Greeting you today is the Black Pearl from Munyake, aka Blessing M. So Kichiti today with this beautiful Muntu. Lisola Haiki Sekao Mafabatho is from Munyake Liena. Hey Munyake, I never to pila hey. So our Sekao is the first runner of the Miss Lijolie pageant, and then she's doing her final year for Central University of Technology, CUT in Sadikoko. So retlo qoqale our Sekao, and then you'll get to know her a bit better, and hope you are going to enjoy the conversation. So our Sekao, thank you so much, Vanessa, for your time and for agreeing to be here.
Okay, thank you.
So, starting club go is again. Who is Sekao Mafabatho?
Hello everyone. It is really a privilege and honor to be here in this place, to be interviewed by our sister Blessing. Sister Sekao, I'm a very ambitious woman, a God-fearing woman, and a very kind woman. And I can say I'm goal-driven. Yeah.
Wow. Alrighty. That sounds sexy to me. Well, Jonga, are you sure that it's sexy in body? Tell your friends to tell their friends so there's a new sexy in town. And that's a girl who is ambitious and goal-driven. Hello. So, when did you develop the love for beauty pageants?
I developed the love for beauty pageant at a very young age. I remember I used to watch Miss South Africa with my dad.
All right.
Back then, and in Nkhahlile there was this competition for primary school. So I entered that competition of pageants, and I became the queen.
What?
I became Miss Libulo. Yeah, primary school.
Okay, and then which year was it? Can you still remember?
Oh, I can't remember it.
So we're not like OMG. Oh, okay. So now it's dead. This whole pageant thing.
Yeah,
I actually want to do.
Yes, from the very young age. Yeah. And then after that, Biki and Honona Ladies Organization is a youth organization here in Versaspoon called Sisonke.
Okay.
Leon and I entered, and I became Mrs. Sisonke.
Yeah, wait now. Yeah. All right, no. God was saying, my child, go this way. All right, and then growing up, who did you see on TV or like movie or whatever? And then that's someone I will inspire. Or you know what?
Yeah.
We're going for this.
There are three powerful women that I know. The late Maya Angelou.
Oh wow.
She's a woman who had a voice to revive and empower women.
True.
And Juliet, yeah. She was anti-apartheid public speaker, focused on human rights. And the last one is Chief Teresa. She's a female chief at Malawi. So what she did, she banned children marriages.
What?
So that they can go to school. Yeah,
That's so good. No, that's so good. Thank you. Oh, okay. So those are three powerful women.
yeah,
That you looked at. And how did you feel, Maya Angelou? When she passed on?
What's about? There is this thing. I've run my race.
Okay.
I've done what I was supposed to be doing in this world. So because I was not that sad, because something we can look up to.
Wow, beautiful. So I think what I'm taking from what you just said, live your life so that when is that time to bounce, you look back and you said, damn, I lived. Beautiful people, let's go out there and live our damn lives. Alrighty, and then being in the beauty pageant industry, what can you say are the challenges you maybe currently facing or you faced in the journey?
It was a financial challenges.
Okay.
It was hard to look for sponsorship
Alright.
because most businesses were closed and we were facing a lot of difficulties due to COVID-19.
Yeah.
That was the challenge.
So how does it work? You must get a sponsor and then they take you to beauty pageants, or how does it work? when you
In
have a
this
sponsor?
one, the pageant that I was doing, I was in Miss Legend. You're supposed to look for sponsorship
Okay.
so that they're building young people, especially women, so to be able to go there to start their own business. So looking for sponsorship, it was to help us to be able to go and ask to start our business, to start our own business.
So it's not just about the beauty looks.
No.
There's like more
Yeah,
into
there is
this.
more into it.
OMG. Okay, I didn't know that. And then for one person who wants to be in the beauty pageant industry, do they need to study the beauty pageant, or get a sana fela nka decide today or aye ke bakeng?
Everyone is allowed to
Okay.
go for beauty pageant nowadays. There are different beauty pageant. It's very abroad. So like Miss Legend Puswa, it's not just a beauty pageant, but it is a women empowerment organization. So you're supposed to have love for people, love for your society, and develop your self-love. Yes.
All right. So you can't just rock up and you got issues with people.
Yeah, you
and-
need to know that for only a good reputation. You know, young people will post anything that they want on social media. Nowadays, when you sign for beauty pageant, they look for your social media. They look your account or what do you post. What do you say to young people? You know, if Babano is that you to say it's a fine, it's encouraging, you disqualified, you get disqualified.
like your position.
Yeah.
Wanyawo. OMG. Wow.
It's the same even when you get a job interview. They even ask or they check behind your back. On social media or post that in. What kind of a person are you?
Oh. So before we get you in, we must know what you are about.
Yes.
My medicine knows. My produce. Alright. So now, where does Sekao ultimately see herself? I don't want to say where do you see yourself in the next 5 years. I don't want to limit you.
Okay.
Ultimately, where do you see yourself, both in the beauty pageant industry and in your studies?
I want to be a businesswoman. I want to start my own business, and I want to go to different schools to encourage young women to develop self-love. You know, when you develop self-love, you'll be able to discover your self-worth, and you won't let any man or anything distract you to reach your goal.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, is it correct if I conclude, or a lot of people who are letting things come into their space and mess up with their values is because they themselves, they haven't maybe reached that point of loving themselves enough? Or
Yeah, they don't love themselves enough because they allow things, negative things. So, if I distract, okay, you are not going to do that. But if you have a self-love, you know, okay, you become so confident. Okay, if she did it, Lina, I can do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if boy Aushela or Mna Punyaki have a funny, you like, hi player. Okay. So now, being in the beauty pageant, I can conclude it requires a lot of confidence.
Yeah.
Because for Batubaba, just standing copy in the classing is an issue. So now, where did you develop such confidence?
You know, I was not born with confidence. I was those kind of girls who were shy, who didn't have self-esteem. So entering pageants, I wanted to boast my country,
Okay.
and it really worked.
Wow. All right. So you got in with low self-esteem, and then that was your way of.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And they really teach you how to speak. You know, when you enter beauty pageant, it's not only confidence that is needed, but kindness and being humble. Yeah.
OMG, guys, we are learning. We are learning today. Please. So, Araboni Bom, Kanakimang, my twin sister, Ubani, Zozi. Araboni Bo Zozi, and we like, oh, Lonali Bat, a fella with no brains. Yeah, no, So now, let me see. With the current affairs in general, young people and social media, what can you say to young people who aspire to be in the beauty pageant and the current affairs of social media? Audition, and then I post maybe a pic yaga on social media, and then now people are starting to comment, like for me, I think for someone those things would break them. So how does one person in the beauty pageant handle the life of social media too?
You know, you're not as a person, you're not supposed to take those comments as something to kill you. You know,
Okay.
there will always be bad comments, but take those bad comments as a building block. You know, if for Zozi, when she was young, she was told that the person in her skin tone, she cannot be a beauty queen, but she used that, and now look at
Look
where
at
she
her.
is now. So,
Look at my
yeah,
friend.
when someone says something to kill you, just use that as a building block. And on social media, I can say to young people, do not be pressurized of what you see on social media.
Okay.
Start take what is positive and be yourself.
True.
So don't try to be someone else. Yeah.
Don't try to be someone else. And when people throw negative shades on you, use those things, take them positive, and thrive on them.
Yes.
Asabi. All right.